Hello and welcome to This Date in History, aka TDH. This show is all about the events that occurred today in years past, both recognized by actual historians, but mainly things I personally find intriguing enough for me to bring to you. The source of this information comes from the smart device application on this day. The music in the background is Elektronomia by Energy, which I found on the YouTube channel No Copyright Sounds, aka NCS. For links to the app, music, and anything else potentially interesting, check the underbar. Now let's get on with the show, shall we? Today is Tuesday, aka Tuesday, October 4th, 2016. In 2010, the Aeoxander plant accident in western Hungary released about 1 million cubic meters or 35 million cubic feet of liquid aluminum sludge. 9 people died with an additional 122 others injured, and the Markal and Danube rivers were severely contaminated. In 2006, Wikileaks was launched by Julian Assange. In 2001, Siberia Airlines Flight 1812, which was a Siberia Airlines Tupolev Tu-154, crashed into the Black Sea after having been struck by an errant Ukrainian S-200 missile, causing the deaths of 78 people. In 1997, the second largest cash robbery in U.S. history occurred at the Charlotte, North Carolina office of Loomis, Fargo & Company. A Federal Bureau of Investigation, aka FBI, investigation eventually resulted in 24 convictions and the recovery of approximately 95% of the $17.3 million in stolen cash. In 1993, during the Russian constitutional crisis, tanks bombarded the White House, which is a government building in Moscow that housed the Russian parliament. During this, demonstrators against President Boris Yeltsin rallied outside. In 1992, El Al Flight 1862, which was an El Al Boeing 747-258F, crashed into 2 apartment buildings in Amsterdam, causing the deaths of 82 people, 39 of which were on the ground at the time of the event. Also in 1992, the Roman General Peace Accords ended a 16-year civil war in Mozambique. In 1991, the Protocol on Environmental Protection to the Antarctic Treaty was opened for signature. In 1985, the Free Software Foundation was founded in Massachusetts, United States. In 1966, Basque-Land became independent from the United Kingdom and was renamed Lesotho. In 1965, Pope Paul VI became the first pope to visit the Americas when he arrived in New York City. In 1963, Hurricane Flora caused the deaths of 6,000 people in Cuba and Haiti. In 1960, Eastern Airlines Flight 375, a Lockheed L-188 Electra, crashed after a bird strike on takeoff from Boston's Logan International Airport, causing the deaths of 62 of the 72 people aboard. In 1958, the current Constitution of France was adopted. In 1957, Communist USSR won the space race when Sputnik 1 was launched and became the first human-made artificial satellite to orbit the Earth. In 1936, the British Union of Fascists and various anti-fascist organizations violently clashed in the Battle of Cable Street. In 1927, Gutzon Borglum began sculpting Mount Rushmore. In 1918, an explosion caused the deaths of over 100 people and destroyed the T.A. Gillespie Company shell loading plant in Saraville, New Jersey. In 1895, the first U.S. Open Men's Golf Championship, administered by the United States Golf Administration, was played at the Newport Country Club in Newport, Rhode Island. In 1876, Texas A&M University opened as the Agricultural and Mechanical College of Texas, becoming the first public institution of higher education in Texas. In 1853, the Ottoman Empire declared war on the Russian Empire. In 1830, the Provisional Government of Belgium seceded from the United Kingdom of the Netherlands. In 1824, Mexico adopted a new constitution and became a federal republic. In 1795, Neapolitan Bonaparte first rose to national prominence by suppressing armed counter-revolutionary rioters threatening the National Convention. In 1597, the first Gual uprising began against the Spanish missions in Georgia. In 1582, Pope Gregory VIII implemented the Gregorian calendar. In Italy, Poland, Portugal, and Spain, October 4th of this year was followed directly by October 15th. In 1535, the first complete English-language Bible, the Coverdale Bible, was printed with translations by William Tyndale and Miles Coverdale. In 1363, the Battle of Lake Poyang ended when the Chinese rebel forces of Zhu Yuanzhang defeated those of his rival Shen Yuelang in one of the largest naval battles in history. And in 1302, a peace treaty between the Byzantine Empire and the Republic of Venice ended the Byzantine-Venetian War, which had started in 1296. First, Rutherford B. Hayes, 1822. And that concludes the show! Once again, you can check the underbar for any links you may be interested in. Don't forget to look right and left at every intersection. You can also rate 5 thumbs and subscribe if you do so wish. For your dose of Fast Events Daily, I am Aeoxander, and you are you. Toodles!